Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in or what time you're watching this video. Today we're back with Inpatient. This is Silence. I am ready to see what Ren and Webby have cooked up for us tonight. So without further ado, love you all. Let's jump right in, shall we? All right, let's go. Ooh. Ooh, I like this beat.
It sounds so sweet.
Ooh.
Precipitating violence on these Brighton streets. Tommy Boy wears down like 15 stellars on his ones like a cappella. The beginning of the end is night words Alpha and Omega. Neco Jaeger bomb invader, stomach lining vodka chaser. Drunken and disorderly, no ordinary behavior. He was fucking smashed up. Stumbles off his stool and calls the barmaid not politely. Dicey glances from security, certainly they get lively. Waiting for a reason to leave Tommy Boy untidy.
Oh, that's a bar.
Procedure, he vacates the place to meet his dealer. Fetch a gram of white, a side of reefer. A shaky fate awaits the shady geezer. I need a couple of everything. Ecstasy, cocaine and ketamine, nitrous amphetamine.
Oh, bro.
And the little blue
Bro.
my do stay stiff. Wasted, Tommy gets white boy wasted. That's white on the gums, can't taste it. Neck and knee then gun till your face shift. It's adjacent to the pavement. Stumble down Brighton pavement like it's fear and loving in Vegas. There's a yank on the sidewalk pacing, so Tommy squares up like silence.
Ooh, uh-oh.
It sounds so sweet. Precipitating.
Ooh.
On these Brighton streets.
Timothy was in the UK only for a few days. Had a business conference Monday night, but then on Tuesday he went to
Oh, bro, rough time to take a trip.
Out to Brighton before he had that return flight to Staten Island. And
Yo.
you see, now Timmy had the wife and kids at home, so for recent years he left to drink alone. But he's a whole ocean away, and when in Rome, what could go wrong? Was the mindset that he had that evening. Just one quick drink before leaving. Ordered a dirty martini, soaked in the sights he was seeing. Had to go and hit that water closet, and he had himself one hell of a piss. Walked back to the bar, left a real good tip, and he saw that his drink had a few more sips. So he drank it down and then walked outside, not knowing that he would be in for a ride. Cause all of a sudden he feels like he's high.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, okay.
And now he's in for a doozy, feeling woozy, and he truly could barely stand upright. When he ran into some British dickhead looking to fight.
Oh, man.
Silence. It sounds so precipitating violence on these Brighton streets.
On a fateful night, on a Brighton street, two lost souls they face and meet.
Okay.
Deranged on booze, and E, the other, spiked with GHB. So face to face with bloodshot eyes, they sow the seeds of their
They kill each other?
on this Brighton street.
So they
where the
put both
darkness
away.
looms. These two young men will meet their
Oh, no.
I dip and duck.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck? You Yankee cunt. Wait, I've been drunk.
Well, I guess that makes two of us.
No way, man. Wait, hear me out. Just come a little closer.
Ow, you sneaky prick.
Oh, you like that shit? Free dental care.
Do the drums?
You're fucked up anyways. You're a brick.
Classic American culturalist.
We are.
Oh, wow.
My dick and then wash it down with some Ozempic.
Wait, what?
You people are fat and dumb.
Oh, yeah? Well, at least we got guns. Ever since 1781, we've been on time.
Lad, are you dumb?
Not yet, you fuck. Here's an uppercut.
But I'm ducking down
Oh
and
my
I chop his
God.
gut and I grab his coat and I pick him up.
But we both fell down because I kicked his nuts.
Get off me, you prick.
I can't. I'm stuck. I can't see straight.
No, really, get off. Cause fuck, we're about to get hit by this bus. Silence. It sounds so
Oh.
precipitating violence on these streets.
Oh, Ren.
The sound of silence. It sounds so precipitating on these Brighton streets. Ah, fuck it, I'm done.
Oh, bro. Yo. Oh, bus? Are you for real? I mean, I know they have good public transit over there, so there's probably a lot of buses, but god damn, that's not what I expected to happen. Holy, so I thought they put each other out, man. I knew they had like the two bodies because we see one get wheeled away at the beginning and then the other one gets wheeled away after, but a bus? Bro, what a vibe of a song too. I love that, again, they do it again where the songs, like the sounds of the song, the vibe of the song, the music of the song feels so like relaxed, like wavy, like you're bobbing on the ocean. And then like we get to the lyrics and it's like literally combat. There's violence taking place in these streets. Even the choice to like mute silence and mute violence at different times at the end, mute both because they're both gone. What a brilliant choice. I love it. And both like Ren and Webby just carried, man. They start the wrapping off real slow and easy, right? And then it's same thing as like these, like when someone gets strung out, you know, thoughts start going real fast, right? They simulate that through the way that they rap because both of them start off real like easy going. And then it's like they pick up into the speed and then they get into the violence where they're both going back and forth between each other. What an amazing choice stylistically to do with the song. That's so clean. And I love that we foreshadow like the loss of the two at the beginning, but you don't expect it because the whole song is about these two fighting. It's got to be like they put each other in the ground, but it's not that at all. A bus takes them at the end, which is not just a surprise for us as the viewer, but a surprise for the individuals involved in the fight, who that's how they meet their demise. Oh, storytelling, peak storytelling. God damn, that was so good. It was so fun. It was so vibey. I know two people died, but damn, especially the lyrical break they had where they're going back and forth with each other, bro. Just loaded with stereotypes going back and forth, and that's exactly what you'd expect from like two people that are strung out as much as these two are. You'd expect them to just start throwing just these outrageous lines at each other while they're beating each other's faces. Yo, that was so good. What a vibe. What a vibe. Oh man, I want to go back and listen just to some of those lines again. But if you were here for the reaction, thank you, appreciate you, love you, thank you for staying. Let's jump back. That was so fun, man. I have instinct to hit the button to start recording, which apparently stops recordings once you've already started recording. So let's go again. Man, it's just such a nice vibe. How many times have I said vibe so far?
The sound of silence, it sounds so sweet. Precipitating violence on these Brighton streets. Tommy boy weighs down like
That's an interesting one because I actually don't think that necessarily this is. Oh no, it is. Okay, so what I was thinking about this, like what that meant is like when people stay silent about the things that are happening around them, that precipitates more violence. And so what I mean by that is like if there are things that are already going wrong around you, but you don't speak up about it, then sometimes that makes things worse, right? And then even in the grand scale, it can sometimes lead to violence in terms of there being people fighting. Now, whether this can be for change or whether it's fighting between each other. And I think this is one of those outcomes where it ends up being like between each other. So as Brighton maybe like, or as this street starts to get like more like worse over time and people don't speak up about it or people are not hearing about it and things aren't changing, then that makes it kind of precipitate violence. And we see that in kind of like how I think it's Tommy is downing drinks and stuff like that, where he's kind of trying to push away things that have probably happened to him and that's actually kind of interesting because it makes this song become a social commentary. And I don't even think I didn't realize that. I honestly was treating this more as like a song for entertainment, but this becomes a social commentary because it's like people that are in an area where it is hard to, let's say, thrive or succeed, and if that's not addressed or if that's not heard, which is silence, then that leads to violence, which means that they will ultimately end up having like not even whether it's violence for survival in the sense that maybe they're committing robberies or something like that, or violence in the sense of between each other where tensions are just so high that there's nothing else you can do, and so it precipitates these negative actions. That's wow, that actually like completely changes the song for me. Holy smokes. Wow, this becomes kind of like a sad commentary on what can happen if things left unchanged and are left unimproved in places, especially that are maybe in the most need for it, and yet there's silence. So we just never hear from them or see change for them, and they're not spoken for. Wow, holy smokes! It might be reading too much into it, also, but like I think that's kind of what they're getting at, which is such a great like message gem hidden in the song. Wow. Oh my god. This is like that changes my whole perspective of this song. Wow. Oh yeah. Even that on his ones like a cappella. So he's probably like paying with ones, so you may not have a lot. Maybe you're paying with your change that you have left. And this kind of goes back to like the tale of Jimmy, and it's like the same thing where it's like once you're down on your luck, you end up naturally, kind of not naturally, but sometimes inevitably progressing towards the worst actions that a person can do, sometimes to push those thoughts and traumas away that you might have had. So engaging in all these things that he does, sometimes just out of sheer just frustration, you lash out around you, and that's what happens in the end here. That's why this precipitates. Wow. Oh my god, dude. I feel like this, Jesus, it just makes this song so much more amazing. Wow. Ooh. That's a good line too, because it's like alpha and omega are the start and the end of the alphabet. And it's like that means that at the beginning it was already over. There was no chance. So we were at the end when we started. So that means the person, like if you're born into this kind of difficult situation, sometimes you never stood a chance. At the beginning it was already over. It was the end. Did I just completely miss that? Or like that seems, it's so just well hidden in the song itself. It's just such a vibe. You get lost in that, and that's such a great metaphor for what we see in so many different places, where like you end up, you just get lost because there's not so much that you can always feel like you can do. You don't necessarily feel like you have that power, and so you're just riding the wave out. While in the lyrics, in the hidden parts of the song, there's violence taking place that you don't even necessarily, you realize it's there, but you have to kind of just rock with it, bro. Oh my god, yo, Ren and Webby are so talented and so brilliant. It is such a genuine like delight and pleasure to be able to like listen to their music. God damn, man. Wow. The beginning of the end is night, words alpha and omega, Neko, Jaeger, bomb invader, stomach lining, vodka chaser, drunken and disorderly, ordinary behavior. You can even hear like him start to puke there, so it's like he's like so gone, he's like almost vomiting it up. Oh man, he's already drunk and disorderly. That's why he's being watched. So, and maybe that was before he even stepped in. Yeah. Oh. That might be my favorite part of the whole song, guys. That choice to make that emphasis out like as a melody. Oh, so clean. Don't do that. Yeah, I really like that, because it's like they already were ready. They were ready to kind of mess him up. And so that even tells you that the people who are maybe like supposed to be then taking care, innately there's this almost prejudice towards this kid. They don't see the trauma that he's had. And to be fair, as a security, you don't have that choice. Sometimes when someone walks in the bar, you have to take care of the people that are there. And that's just it, right? Everyone feels obligated to continue down the way that they have so far. So when they see this kid laden in trauma, that's all that we can do, is just continue to do what we have to do, including take this kid out if he steps out of line. Oh my god, dude. Waiting for a reason to leave Tommy Boy untidy. What estate you barred, mate? Procedure, he vacates the place to meet his dealer. Fetch a gram of white aside. Oh my god. Wait. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Your barred mate. So he's your mate at the bar. But on top of that, he's your barred mate, like bars in prison. So you've probably been to jail together. So you guys have already done these terrible things or even charged like in places they may have just been assumed to have been the bad people. I mean, that's not always how it turns out, but another possibility. But they ended up in a jail cell together, so they had already been like incarcerated, which means that they've probably already been in a lot of situations where they've had to commit crimes. Oh man, goddamn, these lyrics, man.
Get lively, waiting for a reason to leave Tommy boy untidy. What a state, you barred mate. Procedure, heave the case to place to meet his dealer. Fetch a gram of wine, a side of reefer. A shaky fate awaits the shady geezer. I need a couple of everything: ecstasy, cocaine, and ketamine. I just ketamine, masculine hit, and a little blue pill. So my
I forgot about it.
Tommy gets white boy wasted. That's white on the gums, can't taste it. Neck and knee, then gun till your face shift. It's adjacent to the pavement. Stumble down.
Ooh, adjacent to the pavement, because this is probably like the lowest they've been in their life too. And this is how it's always been from the beginning to the end. They've always been at their lowest point in life, and that's how they feel. So that's why they end up kind of taking out their frustration. But on top of that, adjacent to the pavement, because they both end up literally in the ground, but on the other side of the pavement. Holy, oh my god. Yank on the sidewalk. Yo, oh my god. Oh, that's so good, because you find out later that he flew out from Las Vegas, wasn't it? So he's a yank because he's from America, but then he's also a yank because he probably grabbed you stumbling because he got roofied. And so literally he these guys, oh. Dude, that's so clean.
It sounds so sweet. Precipitating.
Oh, that's so good.
Timothy was in the UK only for a few days. Had a business conference Monday night, but then on Tuesday he went to see the sights and Ubered out to Brighton before he had that return flight to Staten Island.
Oh, bro! And as you hear the description of like Timmy, he has a pretty good life. He is in a pretty good space in his life, in the sense that like he has a really good job. It's flying him out to UK to do a business meeting. He's got a family at home. He hasn't really been drinking because things have been going well for him. So he didn't even know what to expect in this bar, right? And because in this area, there's probably a lot of people that are at the same point as Tommy. So he didn't know what was happening here because of the silence, that he didn't have information. And then that precipitates the violence because he didn't know what to expect. Oh my God. Like the roofing too, even that's part of what he didn't know what to expect. The layers, guys, oh my god, it's actually blowing my mind. That's insane, dude.
Before he had that return flight to Staten Island, and you see now Timmy had the wife and kids at home. So for recent years he left to drink alone, but he's a whole ocean away. And when in Rome, what could go wrong?
Oh, and he's even expecting, like, because he knows that drinking is gonna happen. Because when in Rome, right? So do as the Romans, as I think the line goes. So he's like, well, when in Rome, because to him this is what it is supposed to be like. It's like just get drunk, get wasted. And so the one time, and maybe not even get wasted, because I actually don't think he drank that much. Maybe we'll have to see in a second. Because I think he only ended up getting the one, and then that's the one drink that messes him up. So ends up trying to spend the Romans, as he says, which the expectation is to get wasted. Oh, he does get wasted, but he ends up having what happens to others here, where others are getting roofied. Oh my God. Jesus. The layers, man.
Mindset that he had that evening, just one quick drink before leaving. Ordered a dirty martini, soaked in the sights he was seeing.
And soaked in the sights, because it's like the sights around him right now, even others are probably having the same thing happen to him. And he doesn't even know. He literally soaked in the sights and accidentally soaked in the one that maybe he wasn't expecting. That's happening to someone else here, because that's what life comes to feel like they should expect in places like this when they're down on their luck and it feels like it's all the time. Oh, Okay,
Had
holy.
himself one hell of a piss, walk back to the bar, left a real good
Oh,
tip.
and sorry, no, I know I keep pausing, but I love that if you're not you can listen to the song in two ways. You can listen to the song in two perspectives. You can think of it like this, where it's like a social commentary, where maybe it's that hidden gem that you don't expect. But when you get lost in the vibe, it's just a fun song to listen to. So as like a listener, you can experience it both ways, and I love that they made that available in two different dynamics. Maybe sometimes you listen to a song, you need to feel the weight of it, or sometimes you listen to a song, you just need to kind of chill. And then that also represents the feeling, the need to chill away from all the things that we're seeing all around us sometimes. So we pull away a little bit. Oh my God. I'm sorry if that like blared the mic. I'm just like, this is so awesome.
Drink and a few more sips, so we drank it down and then walked outside, not knowing that he would be in for a ride. Cause all of a sudden he feels like he's high and his vision is blurring and he don't know why. Like that hangover movie.
Bro, oh my God.
And he truly could barely
Oh.
when he ran into some British dickhead looking to fight. So Timmy squared up like silence. It sounds so precipitating.
And that's how we end up here, everyone. God damn.
On a fateful night.
I love that there's like a horror movie, like old school narrator in this portion leading us in. Because it's like, one, it's the end of this, but it's just the beginning of another story. But two is like, this is what it feels like. It feels like a horror story to start to realize some of the things that happen. And it's happening to these two people who they didn't even know each other. This just happens. God.
On a fateful night, on a Brighton street, two lost souls they face and meet.
Ah.
Deranged on booze, and E, the other.
God damn, because one is lost. I'm sorry, one is lost because ultimately he's never been able to have a steady life, right? Tommy didn't have a chance, so he's been lost. He's a lost soul. But Timmy is lost because he's in the wrong neighborhood and did not know what to expect.
Fight with GHB, so face to face with bloodshot eyes, they sow the seeds of their demise. On this Brighton street, where the darkness looms, these two young men will meet their doom.
swing 'em.
I want to go back. Just listen to the. I don't know what the instrument is. Just listen to that. It is so good, and really almost like feels like you're steadily getting more and more tension.
GHB, so face to face with bloodshot eyes, they sow the seeds
I love that sound.
of their demise. On this Brighton street, where the darkness looms, these two young men will meet their doom.
Swing 'em.
And even that, it has this like downturn, like this bardic downturn that makes it feel like we're learning this story from like a ballad, and I love that because it really makes it feel like almost like a sad opera, like a performance. This makes it feels like Tales. Oh, this feels so good. I mean, obviously, after everything we talked about, not good in the sense of yay for everything we just talked about, but just the musical choices, just the way that they've put things together, the sounds, the lyricism, all of it is just so good. It is literally a bard ballad.
Of their demise. On this Brighton street, where the darkness looms, these two young men will meet their doom.
Wow.
Swing 'em punch. I dip and duck. Get fucked, head butt. Whoa, what the fuck you think?
And that might not have been something he was expecting, right? Because remember, he's not from around here. So he's like, what the hell? I was not expecting that. Two, he hasn't been in enough such situations like this. This is new to him. Maybe he used to drink, but not like this. And he hasn't done it for a while. So he's not going to be prepared for what Tommy's bringing to the game. Honestly, I'm a little impressed that I keep getting the names right. I think I'm getting them right. Remind me if I'm wrong, but you know who I mean.
Doom.
Swing 'em punch. I dip and duck. Get fucked, head butt. Whoa, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Wait, I've been drunk. Well, I guess that makes two of us. No, really.
Oh, and I love that because one of them is like literally like appealing for help. He's like, dude, like I've been drugged. I don't know what to do. The guy's like, yeah, me too. Because he doesn't even see it that way. Because when he hears that, to him, it's like, yeah, you're on drugs, you're enjoying yourself. Yeah. Oh,
Whoa, what the fuck? You Yankee cunt. Wait, I've been drunk. Well, I guess that makes two of us. No, really, man. Wait, hear me out. Just come a little closer. Ow, you
And then he,
you like that shit? Free dental care. My teeth are fucked up anyways. You're a brat.
I love that because like it's probably there's a lot of people that are living in America that necessarily don't always have medical care. So he says, "Don't worry, you have free dental care, so don't worry about it." When he breaks his teeth, the irony is that like, assumedly, Timmy also does because he's got that cushy job, or has, but you don't even necessarily know that either. Oh man.
You're fucked up anyways. You're a brat. Classic American culturalist. We are the coast. Fuck my dick and then more shit down.
Yo, there is just so many. Oh man, this is like taking the stereotypes and just like running with them now, because then that's what happens in moments like this. Is like you think the worst of each other because you're in this fight, so it starts to escalate more and more. So we went from like bumping into each other, we went to start kind of being like aggressive, to now literally outright bashing each other in the worst ways that we can think of. And this is sometimes how people end up treating themselves, each other in this situation. Oh my god.
You're a brat. Classic American culturalist. We are the coast. Fuck my dick and then wash it down with some Ozempic. Wait, what? You people are fat and dumb. Oh yeah? Well, at least we got guns. Ever since 1781, we've been
man.
Are you dumb?
What is it? The Battle of Yorktown. Anyways, if you haven't watched Hamilton, please watch Hamilton. That is a fantastic musical. Probably my favorite ever. I love that one. But at least 1781, because I think that's Battle of Yorktown, right? Yeah, so that's when they end up winning and ultimately turn the time. That's when they get the right to bear arms too. And it's such a good, like, little, oh, I love it.
Well, at least we got guns. Ever since 1781, we've been on top. Lad, are you dumb? Nah, yeah, you fuckers uppercut.
And then there's like that, are you kidding me? Look at what's happening right now too, to some extent. I don't mean to get into too much realism, but I think that's part of why they're putting this out here. It's like, look at what's happening. This cannot be on top. And I love that this is put into like the comic sans of this, not comic sans, the comedy of this, this music, this song. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. And he literally goes low to beat him, right? Because he's ducking down. Oh, that's so good. So he hits him with a low blow, and that changes this around.
Oh, here's an uppercut, but I'm ducking down, and I struck his gut, and I grab his coat, and I pick him up. But we both fell down because I kicked his nuts. Get off me, you prick! I can't, I'm stuck, I can't see straight. No, really, get off, because fuck, we're about to get hit by this bus! Silence.
Bro, and the bus is such an amazing way to tie that off, because at the end, if that's what happens, if there's one group that's suffering, that is not taken care of, that is not heard, and then there's another group that is doing really well, eventually both are going to end up losing. It's a lose-lose for everybody. At the end, the bus will take us all out if we don't take care of each other. Ah, man, I don't even know if that's what they meant by all this, but I like to think that it is, because these two are freaking incredible. What an amazing metaphor. So in the end, whether you're Tommy, who's down on his luck, or you're Timmy, who's doing real well, if we don't look out for each other, if we don't take care of each other, we all lose in the end. God damn it, man. God, how much can these two think of? I am just flabbergasted right now. This is amazing. This is music. This is meaning. This is metaphor. This is poetry. This is art. Wow. I am so impressed. So amazed.
Oh, good fuck, we're about to get hit by this bus! Silence. It sounds so sweet. Precipitating violence at these streets. The sound of silence. It sounds so precipitating on these Brighton streets. Ah, fuck it, I'm done.
And he says, nah, I'm done. I've been singing this tune for way too long. And so eventually even he stops singing it. So silence returns at the end. And you know what silence does? Precipitates violence. Oh, god damn, guys. God damn it. I love these guys. They're so good. They're so good at what they do. And it says do not cross, so stop talking about it. Don't look here, look away. I mean, obviously there is the police investigation sense that they have to do that because it just happened, but then there's a do not cross line at the end because it's like, that's it, stop talking about it. Let there be silence. I'm done. God, these guys are so good. These guys are so good. Wow. Man, I hope that your week was better than your day. Your month was better than your week. And your year was better than your month, man. Love you all. What a ride. I'll see you on the next one. Goddamn. Mm-hmm.